So we just went over the Fibonacci sequence. Now, that was pretty complicated. Are there any tools we could use to make that a bit easier?
I definitely have an idea of how we can make that better. Let's try this. Let's go and do that. Now notice I keep pressing Control F5. That's what I'm doing. Been doing all these videos. I've been going and saying start without debugging. But I don't necessarily want to do that. I'm going to try something different if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we do this? We have never done this before. I'm going to click over here in the left.
So what did you just do? What's this red dot?
See this? This is called a breakpoint. There's lots of ways to do this. I can click in the margin.
It almost looks like a stop symbol.
It does look like a stop symbol. I could go and say insert breakpoint. I can go and press F9 if I like my hotkeys. But lots of people just like to put their stop symbols over here. And then I'm going to hit the play button. Hit play. This is F5 instead of Control F5 on your keyboard. And everything's changed and I'm freaking out.
What are all these windows?
So all these things popped out to make my life easier. And you might be initially kind of shocked, but you can move those splitters around and see what's going on. It'll show you a bunch of stuff, kind of like a car dashboard. Maybe more than you need, but let's just worry about the left side where our code is. And this, look at that.
So this is all feedback on sort of the execution process. So I'm actually like paused in the middle of executing all of
paused,
this code.
aren't we? You're absolutely right. We were in the middle of watching our show. We paused it in the middle, maybe to fast forward a commercial. Where are we in the process here? Are we on the first time through or the 20th time through? How can we tell?
I believe it's the first time through. So we can actually inspect our variables. So the number of Fibonacci, like how many items are in that array, it still says 2.
Yep.
We can see that in our autos window down at the bottom.
Yep, it is the first time.
So it's keeping track of all of the variables that we have in our current scope.
Right, and we have not yet added that first number, which would be in this case what? 1 plus 1 is 2.
Right.
So we can go and hit our step over button. I'm going to hit F10. If you don't see yours, you can make sure if you right click up in the toolbar that you have the debug toolbar button
those
there.
little
See
arrows.
That? Show next statement, step over. What we're looking for is to step over. See, it's a dot. That's that dot right there. We're going to step over that dot. And look, see, it actually turns red to tell you what changed. It added a new thing. Now here's here's a fun thing.
3 elements in that array.
So I'm going to put my finger on F10, or you could go and just click right here and watch.
Whoa, so you can actually see it circling through your while loop.
This is a great way to remind yourself, if you're a new programmer, how this stuff works. That is a even though I'm clicking fast, it's a slow motion version of what's happening. So let's stop right there. We're at 14, see? And I can open that up and look, there's my 0th and my 1st and all the way down to my 13th. Now here's a trick. You showed me this trick. I can go and put another breakpoint here and turn that one off, and I can continue and it'll go there. So I can basically move the stop sign.
Right. So instead of clicking through like, 18 more times
or
however many you need to get through that array.
Yeah,
you can just hit the next breakpoint.
This is great. Run to cursor.
Ooh, I love this one.
So I'm not going to put a breakpoint. I'm just going to say run to here. And now I've stopped right there.
Oh wow, and your Fibonacci numbers count is already at 20 because we're done with the while loop, and now we're just printing it out in that for each that goes through the console.WriteLine.
Exactly, and remember there's 20 items there. You have to get used to that 0 base thing. There's 20 items there. The 20th, or in this case the 19th with a 0 starting number is 6765. So we did it right. And then if we wanted to go and do this all over again, we could loop, 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 which is kind of no fun if you do it more than a few times. Or I can just push the play button again and continue. And when I do my continue, there's my result. So that's interactive debugging. So we learned a little bit of a bonus thing there as we were running through our working with lists of other stuff. All right, so we're going to stop right there, and we're going to go on in a little bit and talk about classes and objects.